Today we're going to just go through a small and fun video utilizing my Sunlu S8 3D printer to make a foldable Karambit with replaceable blades. I've printed 4 or 5 of these so far and absolutely love them as they're just so incredibly convenient to keep around the house. I get a ton of packages from Amazon and I honestly hate having to go search for a knife or scissors to open them, and that's where these things come in. The file for this is a free file from Printables and will be linked in the description below. This is a very simple model to put together and is incredibly useful. To start off with, we want to superglue the 2 pieces of the handle together. While this isn't exactly necessary, it is nice to do. It stops it from pinching you sometimes when you're using it. I'm just using Gorilla Glue, the one with the blue cap here, but you could really use any super glue and it would be fine. Or if you printed it in ABS, you could also use acetone to glue it together as well. Depending on how quickly your super glue dries, it's never a bad idea to use some binder clips to hold the handle together while it dries. As for the rest of the Karambit, it will need 5 M3 bolts, 4 of which are 12mm long and 1 that is 8mm long, as well as 5 M3 nuts and 8 washers. I will link them in the description as well, as I've noticed that my hardware stores never seem to have M3 anything in stock. The model that I printed was the 61mm model for standard box cutter blades, as that's what I have literally hundreds of in my shed. Be very careful when you're working with this, as the blade is obviously incredibly sharp and can easily hurt you if you're not careful. If you want your assembly to go a bit easier than what you're about to watch me do, you can also drill out every hole in the frame to allow your screws to slide in and out effortlessly, so you don't have to actually screw them into the frame, only into the nuts on the other side. When it comes to the nuts, there are 2 different ways of putting them into the frame. You can use the pliers method like I use for most of them, which is simply a matter of pinching the nut down into the hole with the pliers. When it comes to assembly, you want to go with the screw through the one part of the frame first, then a metal washer, then go through the next part of the frame, another metal washer on the backside, and then into the part of the frame holding the nut. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get the washers to stay where you want them, so just go slow and be careful not to let the blades cut you while you're doing this. And you could also do it without the blade installed, and mine even fell out while doing it, but for whatever dumb reason, I assembled these things with the blade going in first. You probably should do that last. If you are not comfortable doing that, or can't do it for some reason, you can also just put a screw through the backside and tighten the nut down into it to pull the nut into the hole for where it sits. If you have a situation where the nut free spins or is loose, you can always add a small dollop of glue to it and it should never come out again. After I was done recording this video, I did actually disassemble this again and go out to my shed to drill out the frame holes to make it open and close a little easier than you see in the final shot. I didn't want to do this prior to the assembly recording, as I wanted to keep the video and assembly as authentic as possible for anyone that built one of these to know what to expect if they choose to assemble it directly off of the printer. The assembly process is fairly straightforward though, and only takes a few minutes. You'll see me frequently tighten and loosen the screws. This is to ensure that the frame stays tight with minimal gaps, and then at the end to adjust how easily the Karambit opens and closes. If you go with drilling out the frame holes, it goes together notably smoother and requires far less adjustments. But I also understand not everyone has a drill and drill bits just lying around ready to use. While the build is going on, now is a perfect time to do our usual shilling. If you like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all new content as it comes out. We also now have channel memberships out, and if there's anything in particular that you'd like from a membership, by all means, let me know in the comment section below. And that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.